Every January, I set the same goals, and every year as the months go by, I just fall off of them. The next January comes around and I'm left wondering, okay, where would I be now if I just stayed consistent back then? I am so tired of this cycle. This is the year that I'm actually going to follow through. I'll be documenting my journey over the next year to hold myself accountable, and this is the first week. Let's get into it. Welcome to our first little goal check-in, goal follow-through. I don't really know what I'm gonna call this yet. I feel like I'm gonna make this like a monthly series because I am so tired of starting every January with basically the same goals that I've set the year before and wondering like, wonder where I would be now if I just like stuck to these last January and didn't just like fall off of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of that same cycle. And so this is the year that I am actually sticking to my goals. I'm following through with the commitments that I set for myself. You are gonna be my accountability partner, and this is gonna be like a monthly little series. I don't know, I'll come up with a catchy name. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but basically it's just going to be a week of goal follow through, checking in on where we're at, where we can improve, where things went wrong, all of the above. In the past, every time I've set January goals, like I have these lofty visions and I'm like, yeah, like I'm so motivated right at the beginning of the year, but then I don't set up any like touch points, any benchmarks. So I'm just like, you know, once I lose motivation, I have like nothing kind of like keeping me on track because I haven't even established like that discipline or like the check-in with myself monthly. And so we're just switching it up. We're switching it up and we're making a difference this year. Maybe not the squeaky toy right now, like in like 5 minutes. Okay, if we're gonna have these transparent chats, I need to be transparent with you that it is not the beginning of the week, okay? It is a Wednesday at 5 p.m. It is the middle of the week and I'm starting this so late, and I truly had every intention of like making this like a Monday motivation. Like we're starting the week hot and taking you through the week. Just like frankly, that didn't happen. Like I was so busy with my corporate job. I didn't have the brain capacity to like be creative with YouTube and like I didn't have the capacity Monday, and yesterday was kind of the same. And so listen, we're starting it on Wednesday. And honestly, the fact that I'm still following through with filming this is a big step for me, because one thing about me is I am an all or nothing person. Like I am either all in or all out. And the fact that this didn't go as planned and it's like not my vision, like the fact that I'm starting middle of the week like feels a little weird, but that I'm still pushing through is a really big step for me. Like I'm trying to really train my brain into knowing that making progress and like moving forward and something is better than nothing is so much better than like being in that all or nothing mindset. And this doesn't just go with like filming YouTube, it's like literally everything. Like that mindset and that way of thinking has sabotaged so many aspects of my life, my fitness goals, my nutrition goals, my like everything, my hobbies. Like literally it is self-sabotaging. So I almost gave into that voice this morning that was like, you didn't start filming Monday, like it's not as good, just start next week, just start next week, just start next Monday. Like literally how many times have you told yourself that when you're like following a workout plan? Like I can't even count. I've probably told myself that exact phrase like 1,000 times. We're done with that this year. I'm literally done with that. So no, it's not Monday, it's Wednesday. And we're starting from here. So I should probably chat about my specific goals. That would be helpful. 1, read 10 minutes a day. This can be any book. It doesn't need to be like a self-improvement book. The purpose of this is that any time that I'm spent like in a book and reading is time that I'm not scrolling on my phone. So typically like I'll read either in the morning or at night. Goal 2, do a 45-minute workout 5 times a week. So not every day, 5 times a week. Another goal, walk 8,000 steps per day. Take my vitamins daily. And then the last goal is just eat intuitively. I've talked about this on my channel before, but like tracking food, calories, all of that, I don't do that. I don't do that here. It's not good for me mentally. I don't track calories anymore. I feel like at this point, am like at a really healthy, like I have a really healthy relationship with food. And so I'm just better off if I'm just like eating intuitively and trying to listen to my body. But with that being said, I will be prioritizing and like focusing on increasing my protein intake and my fiber intake. So basically just making sure that most of my meals have a protein source and then like fruits, veggies in them, basically. I do have like a little bit of a preface though. So any goals that are like daily goals, I am honestly like looking at it over the course of a week. So like, even though it says walk 8,000 steps daily, in my head, that means I'm like averaging, at the end of the week, I averaged about 8,000 steps per day. So that can mean that like Monday, I walk 6,000 steps, but then Tuesday, I walk 10,000 steps. Like the average of those is 8,000 steps a day. I think that this approach is like drastically going to improve my results, because with my all or nothing mindset in the past, I've been like, I'm gonna walk 10,000 steps a day, and then I'll like start on Monday, maybe I'll hit 10,000 steps Monday, but then Tuesday I hit 6,000 and I'm like, oh darn, like I failed for the week, I'll start again next week. And so I'm really trying to like give myself that wiggle room to avoid my mind being like, you failed, right? Like, so over the course of the 7 days, I'm trying to average about 8,000 steps a day. That way that if I like am low one day, I know that I can make up for it another day. So I want to put that out there. And then I'm not necessarily strict with my workouts. It just has to be 45 minutes of like intentional moving. So I'm not necessarily counting a walk as a workout, just because I'm shooting for 5 days a week. Like I'm not shooting for an everyday workout. So like the other 2 days, I can definitely do a walk as like my movement for the day and get my steps in. But for like my 5 workouts a week, I'm shooting for like 3 Barry's classes, which is like more high intensity and strength training. And then maybe 2 workouts a week at home that are like either just weights or maybe like a Peloton ride or something like that. So intentional movement, like it doesn't have to be crazy, but just like more than a walk. That's my goal 5 times a week. Even though I'm picking up the camera on Wednesday, I have been on it Monday and Tuesday. So we're in a really good spot. So now that the intro is out of the way, I laid out my goals. Yeah, I'm honestly just like very excited to start this little series. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I definitely wanna like do some sort of accountability video like this monthly, to check in with you guys, but like also check in with myself, like, because I know it can be tough after January when we're kind of like losing that momentum. And so hopefully these little monthly check-ins help you stick to your goals and stay motivated. But my battery's about to die. It's also getting dark and I need to get in so many steps today. I'm behind on steps. Yeah, I'm at 1,900 steps. So we're gonna go on a long little walk with Bristol and I'll take you along for the rest of the week.
To dump him, and then Julian
near the Alpine to the story, just spend a little time together.
Yeah, wrong. All of that is her, and he was willing to go. But I would like to story.
December of 2000, the Court of Appeal judges Marshall. Thank God. They generally knew, and
I'm just saying.
Okay, I just did some cleaning and I'm about to sit down and read a little bit. I love rest nights. Like I love nights where I wrap up work and I'm like, okay, don't have to go to the gym. I just have the evening to myself. And so yeah, I threw on a podcast, just like cleaned the house a little bit, started some laundry, and Chandler headed to the gym. So I'm just kind of hanging out by myself. He is gonna scoop Chick-fil-A, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to not cook. I'm about to do some reading. Your girl is reading 2 books right now. 2 books simultaneously, okay? I feel like I wasn't even reading 1 book like a month ago, but like I'm in my reading, I'm like on a reading high right now. I'm absolutely loving it. 2 books I'm reading: The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. This is my first Frida McFadden book and I can already tell I will be purchasing like all of her books. I love her writing style. And then the second book I'm reading is What Lies in the Woods. I've actually been reading this one for a while because I started it when I was like not really vibing with reading. I really do like this one. I feel like I'm not reading it as quickly as this one. This one is more of like a slow burn to me right now, but I still am like very intrigued. There's been a lot of twists so far and I'm like just intrigued to see, I don't know, I guess how it ends. I've heard that the ending is like pretty good. So I should honestly have both of these finished in this video and we can do like a little book review. My first ever book review. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I'm also like on the side of YouTube right now where I'm loving like, I wouldn't say I'm on BookTube, but I'm watching like Carter Sullivan and like her cozy reading vlogs and stuff. Like, I don't know, I feel like watching those have like made me excited to read too. So excited to have a little cozy reading evening. Y'all, the way that I picked the most unfortunate week to film this video, I'm currently working from bed. I have a giant heating pad over my stomach. I'm not even gonna say this is TMI because this is just like a part of life, okay? I woke up in the middle of the night, I started my period, and ever since I stopped taking birth control, which was like semi-recently, I just have the worst cramps like the first 1 to 2 days of my period, and it's like nothing like I've ever experienced. I've also just been on birth control for so long, and I feel like I never had really bad cramps when I was on birth control, and so now that I'm off it, I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know if this is like normal or it's just like really, it sucks. It really sucks, and it hit me like at 2:30 this morning. I just had the worst stomach pain, and then I was basically like up since 2:30, like I tossed and turned, and yeah, I like contemplated putting in like a sick day, but I'm like, listen, I'm gonna have like really shitty pain whether I'm like working or not. And luckily today is like I only had a couple of meetings. I didn't have any like client meetings or anything like that, and I could more focus on like simpler tasks. That's what I've been working on, but I've been working from my bed because it like, I don't know, I was just like not vibing at the kitchen table downstairs. I just feel a little bit better being in my bed. I feel more like I don't know, like cozy. It just like makes me feel a little bit better. I know that I just spent like a minute complaining, but I do feel so grateful that like I can even just like work like this. Like I have been in the fitness industry. I've had to like go coach classes. I've had to coach like 4 classes in a row when I felt like absolute shit like this. So trust me, I have been there, and I am like just very, very grateful that I'm able to work like this. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's funny that I like filmed this video and then like I started the video late and then like this happened, and now I'm like, I don't know, like bedridden almost. But I am feeling a little bit better than I was like earlier this morning. It's like, I don't even think I said what time it is. It's like 2 p.m. right now. So a lot of the day is gone. And I took a Tylenol extra strength, and I think that's probably helping too. So I am still, fingers crossed, going to try to get a workout in today. I wanted to work out earlier this morning and like have my nice little evening to myself, but that just did not happen. I was exhausted. I felt like garbage. So I think I'm gonna save my workout for the evening, and it's just gonna be a very chill upper body day in the garage, like nothing crazy. I'm just gonna try to get some movement in, and I feel like moving and like getting my blood flowing, it typically does help me. It's just like really hard to like make yourself start the workout. So that's the update. I have walked 1,800 steps. Honestly, I thought it was gonna say less than 1,000. I've walked 1,800 steps today so far. So I also have to catch up on my my steps. But I just want to give you an update, okay? It's not all rainbows and sunshines over here today, but that's okay. We're gonna do what we can. I do think that I am feeling good enough to get a workout in, and I do think that like going on a walk outside in just a bit is gonna help me. But I am gonna go downstairs and grab a smoothie, I think. I honestly really just have no appetite today, but I know that I need to eat. So I'm gonna make a smoothie because I feel like that's gonna be easy to just like get down quick.
I like them, but I don't really wear like the t-shirt ears.
Like real, yeah.
Someone just requested a video chat. No.
What's up, Peloton? I'm Callie. Welcome to your 30-minute upper body. Big exhale to start the weight up. Pressing that elbow in towards that inner thigh.
It's going down.
I put 30 yesterday, and I was like,
Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. We just did a little coffee run to kick off the weekend. I love our look. What is on that? Oh, it was a reflection. I love our little bakery, but for some reason they do not have iced coffee cups. So I always just pour it into a clear cup when I get home. I'm gonna add some more ice. Hi, miss. Overall, morale is higher today, I will say. So that's a good start. Cooking up some mashed potatoes. We got steak. Look how freaking good that looks. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna do some easy green beans, snacking on some pimento cheese. Hello, little miss. You excited for us to be home tonight? Oh no, if he's an angel. Baby.
Close.
They look so good. It all like aerates out. I probably didn't do it as aggressive as I should have. Drink one for me. That's so good, babe. You really hit that.
You go with the ball.
You hit that note. I was like, whoa. Is Eric Church in here?
Yeah.
Let's see if I like this espresso pot. I just ordered 30.
Got me, man.
Keep it going. Don't let me stop you. DJ, spin that shit.
Why is the Wi-Fi out? Sugar.
Oh, out of milk. Right. I ordered 30 of these. Let's give her a go. Ooh, that is so smooth. That's so good here.
Such a
Isn't that good?
Damn.
That is like Starbucks who?
First time turning AC on.
This is a beautiful sight. Okay, I'm realizing I haven't showed yet in this video the newest house update. So this area used to be a desk. Like it used to be my work desk with a full-blown monitor. It was like facing this way. And just like, I don't know, I hated the way that it looked. And honestly, I was just like over having my desk be like, I don't know, a big piece of the living room. Like we only have so much space in this townhouse. So I was like, okay, I want a section that I can use, like that can be multi-purpose. So it's not just a work desk. It's like, okay, now this can be like a little reading nook. And then I bought this little, I mean, it's not really little, like she's a good size, but it's an adjustable desk. And so this pops up and then you can like make it standing, or it can go lower as well if you want to sit down. And so what I'm going to do is work on this from my cozy little chair during the workday. And then like on the weekends and stuff, or in the evenings, I can just put this, we have like a little storage closet. So I'll just like roll this into the storage closet. And then this just becomes like a cute little nook. I need to organize this bin, but I got this bin for like my computer, laptop, and then journals and stuff. And then I want to go grab from Home Goods today like a little like side table to put right there so that I can put like my coffee and everything when I'm working. But isn't she cute? I love this little area. I've been doing a lot of reading and stuff over here, and I love it. I love it so much better. It like makes me happier to work from here than it did on my desk. So that's a little house update. I'm gonna roll this guy into our closet and we're gonna go get ready and then go run some errands. This marble one is pretty, but I don't know if it's really the vibe of the room. Oh my god, why does the bottom of that look so creepy to me? This is interesting. Oh god, no, I don't like that. Nope. Oh my god, wait. I wish this was a lighter wood, but I love this. Okay, that one's so pretty too, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. I'm climbing. Hello, you guys. Bristol is eating an ice cube, so I'm sorry if you can hear like a lot of crunches. Also, my battery's about to die and I'm on a time crunch, so we're gonna get this little recap filmed super quick. I also want to get this uploaded today, so I just want to knock this out. But I did want to just like close the loop, talk about how the week went. Our first official week, okay? It wasn't perfect. I'm gonna just be real honest. It was not perfect. I have to switch out my battery. 1 second. Okay, just replaced my battery. Also, I look like a teenage boy, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, let's do a little recap. It wasn't perfect, okay? I did not hit all of the goals every single day. Far from it on some of these things, so that's okay. I stuck with it all week, and the goal wasn't to be perfect, right? I mean, this is the first week that I like am kind of kicking my butt into gear and committing to doing this for the rest of the year and like being a consistent person and the type of person who follows through with my goals. And so it's not going to be perfect every week, and that's fine with me. But I'm proud of myself for sticking with it all week, even though like I messed up or like didn't hit some of my goals earlier in the week. So yeah, let's chat about it. The vitamins and the 10 minutes a day of reading, I did that perfectly. I feel like those are kind of like the easiest things. Hold on, I need a sip of coffee. Those are kind of the easiest things. Not a huge time commitment. I take my vitamins in the morning while I'm waiting for my coffee, and then I've been reading at night and I've been loving it. And so those things every single day, killed it, killed it. Now let's talk steps and workout. Okay, steps. This was not an area of strength for me this week. I will say that. I only hit above 8,000 1, 2, 3 days out of the week. My lowest day of steps was 1,500 steps. And I had a couple of days where I was like between 6,000 and 7,000. So I'm gonna average all of my steps for the week and see like what my daily average is for the week. Okay, so my total steps for the week was 45,400 steps. And then if I divide that by 7 days of the week, that gives me an average daily step count of 6,400 steps. That is not as bad as I thought, considering I literally walked 1,500 steps one day and 3,400 steps another day. And here's the thing, those 2 days that I walked like my lowest steps were Tuesday and Wednesday. This is where I feel like that mindset where I'm looking at the week as a whole and not day by day really helps, because I like kicked it into high gear to try to like kind of catch up on my steps later in the weekend when I was feeling better. Like I hit my highest step goals on Friday Saturday and Sunday. So if I would have had the mindset of like, oh, I only walked 1,500 steps on Tuesday, like I'll just start again next week, then I wouldn't have hit those like high step days later in the week. So I really, really am loving that approach. And I feel like it's kind of game changing for me to like not tie myself to a daily goal, but more of a weekly goal. And then as far as my workouts, I will say the frequency, I did perfectly. I hit 5 workouts a week. But part of the goal is to hit 45-minute workouts a week. And my 2 workouts, I did 3 Barry's classes, and those are always over 45 minutes. Anytime I'm like signed up for a class, I mean, I'm just counting the full length of the class. So that's easy, right? When I'm like doing a class, it's the days in my garage, the 2 days that I worked out in the garage. One day I did like an upper body day that you guys saw. And then Sunday, which I didn't really film Sunday, I did like a yoga class, so like a really low intensity, just like stretching yoga type of thing, but both of those were only 30 minutes. And so I didn't hit the length of the workout, but I hit the frequency of 5 days. So kind of going forward, I want to just like make sure that I'm prioritizing getting the full length of that 45 minutes in. So that's kind of my little weekly recap. I feel like I did that so quick. I feel like I've been talking so fast. I just like slammed a cup of coffee because I'm about to go work out, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This was honestly so fun to film and just like made me, I don't know, more motivated to stick to my goals because I felt like you were holding me accountable, if that makes sense. And so yeah, I mean, this is week 1, episode 1, if you will, and there's gonna be so many more videos like this because like I said, this is gonna be my year. This is the year that I'm actually gonna stick to my goals, and this is how I am holding myself accountable. I'll also link this. I got this planner because for the first half of the week, I wasn't really tracking anything, and I was just trying to keep track of things in my head and like on my Apple Watch app. But I have this weekly planner. I got it on Amazon. It was less than $10. I'll put like an overlay of the format. But yeah, I'm just using it to track my habits and like my step goals. And yeah, it's gonna be nice to kind of flip through these as the weeks continue on and to kind of see how we progress. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video here. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm excited to bring you along for this journey. I will see you guys in the next one.